Been over a week now since the Bear Fire exploded and threatened thousands of residents. Action News Now reporter Esteban Reynoso went to Feather Falls, where thousands of people were evacuated, to see how the community is doing a week later.
A week after the Bear Fire swept through this area of Feather Falls, you could see behind me a lot of dead trees, a lot of ash on the ground. It gives this whole landscape a very gray hue. But it's the people here in Feather Falls that survived this fire after losing everything that still hold on to this strong sense of community.
But without the neighbors, nobody would have been able to exist through this. So it's totally community.
Brian Dulski stayed behind the lines near Feather Falls, and he believes the town will bounce back.
And if anybody's looking for a good community to live in, once it regrows, this is it. You know, people are just wonderful here. I got clothes in the back of my truck from people I don't even know.
A good community Dulski is part of.
Nobody's got electricity up here. My only surviving thing was my generator. I lent that to neighbors. I don't even know who they are. But this is the way our community is. It's one for all and all for one.
Even after losing everything.
This is what's left of my house.
Dulski showing photos on his cell phone of where his house used to be.
It's just ashes. You might as well be on the moon. You might as well. I mean, it's the same thing, just barren. It took every single penny I ever had, and it's gone. And I can't replace it. It's just, I'm going to live in a tent.
Now, when I interviewed Dulski, he told me that he has a fruit orchard. He has a maple tree growing around his house, but they're all gone, lost, burnt in the Bear Fire. And it hasn't clicked in his mind yet that he had those things. He says that eventually he wants to wake up from this nightmare that he's having. In Feather Falls, Esteban Reynoso for Action News Now coverage you can count on.
CAL FIRE says in total 983 structures have been lost in the Bear Fire. Of those, a majority are homes.